Hello, Aquarius. Hope this finds you well. If you're returning, thank you so much for coming back and watching. I truly appreciate all the likes, the love, the subscribes. If you're brand new, welcome in, welcome in. This is Phoenix Heart Tarot. And we will be doing a new layout today. So let's see what you got going on in your love life. This is a love life reading. May turn into something else, but usually it's love. There, got some flippers wanting to happen already. All right, so Aquarius says, getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So it could be either a new relationship we're going to be talking about or a relationship that's getting ready to go to the next level. Looks like you might have some choices. Which you got the Knight, King. Don't worry, if you've watched me before, you know, if it's meant to come out, it'll come back out. I've had a couple hand surgeries, so sometimes my shuffling is a bit precarious. All right, so you're starting out as the, what brought you here is the Knight of Pentacles. So it's slow and steady, wins the race. You really thought about tradition. You like tradition. Maybe with this relationship there were some promises. But it's always been slow, steady, continuing to grow as it progresses. And the present, you are feeling like the King of Wands, very passionate, looking good, smelling good. You've definitely got a specific goal in mind, and you're a bold leader. Maybe even a little pushy, but you're very charming. Very much a sweet talker. So I think right now your relationship, you started out slow, like the first day, no holding hands, no kissing, just chit chat. Now you've gotten a little more passionate. Things are starting to heat up. You guys are definitely being communicative, and someone is almost an ultimatum. Is what I'm feeling. They're being a little pushy about when are we getting married, when are we doing this, when are we doing that, because what happens is definite change. This is the Death card. Definite ending. So it may have been too much, too pushy. If you keep pushing the way you are, it's going to end up with someone breaking off that relationship because they're just not ready for that next level. They kind of like it where it is. So whoever's pushing too hard is going to end up pushing away their other person. I mean, I understand that you want to get to know them better, and that by doing so, you're going to be revealing to each other more about each other, but sometimes you can be a little too pushy. Yeah, so the best action to take is go back to being a knight, Knight of Swords. He's the knight that's rushing in and out. He's definitely taken some action. He's very ambitious. Doesn't fail to meet any of the challenges that are given to him. But yeah, this is could be a surprise. Maybe that's it. Maybe you guys, You're rushing in to take action because I think you know that you might have pushed them too far, just trying to get to know them better. So now you're kind of backing off, but don't do it so quickly that you freak them out, But you are taking some action, and it could be maybe planning a surprise, or even maybe you being so inquisitive is coming as a surprise to you, because this is maybe the first time in a long time that you've really felt a connection with somebody, and you don't want to scare them off. Okay, yeah. But other people around you, you have the 7 of Wands. Other people around you could be feeling or seeing you as maybe being a little defensive against your person's questions. You're wanting to fight through the difficulties that all the Inquisition has caused. All the questions. You want to continue. Challenge accepted, but I think you're maybe not wanting to feel like a doormat. I think it might be you. You're the one that's not ready to settle. There we go. Because, energy comes, it can be flipped or reversed. So I think you're the one with this card that you aren't ready to settle down yet. There we go. A little better. So your relationship started off slow and steady. All the Spanish Inquisition, all the questions came out. And you are ready to end it if it doesn't go back to just being a little more lighthearted, a little more fun. You're taking action. Now that your other person is being a little self-defensive, you're being a little self-defensive because the energies got mixed and mingled. There we go. So your obstacle is the 8 of Swords. It's like just confusion, feeling stuck. You're like, now how do I fix this? You're feeling maybe you're trapped. There's lots of confusion, but this is a self-imposed. I think if you guys were to sit down and to just talk, hey, let's go somewhere fun. Let's go to the park. Let's go to the movies. Let's do something, and have more lighthearted conversation. Maybe eventually you can talk about more future plans, but you got to remember you're in the now. Just enjoy the now. If it happens, it happens. You don't need to push it. And maybe you both need to remind each other, let's just see what happens. Like you like me, let's see how it goes. I think Abraham Hicks says that. And your potential outcome is the 4 of Swords. So I think you get it. I think you realize that you need to rest, you need to heal, you need to just take a little me time, do a bubble bath, think things through. Each of y'all take a little time out, then plan a nice trip. Or just a stroll through the park, a stroll down the beach. Alrighty there. So there we are. And I'm going to do forgot to tell you in the beginning, I'm doing yes or no question and answers at the end here. So go ahead and think about a question you want to ask. And I'll draw between 1 and 3 cards to see if we got a yes or see if we got a no. So I'm going to say I need a couple more cards. Because that one is I'm just bored. And I don't take that as a yes. Could be a no. But I want to get at least one more card to confirm. Queen of Pentacles. One more. So yeah, no. I'm going to say no. It's a no. All right, Aquarius. Thank you. I hope that helped. I do these readings every week, and I look forward to seeing you next week. If you like what I do, please remember to hit that like button, and I'll see you next week. Thanks so much. Have a great day.